But the problem with this is my chair is lower than your chair. This is uncomfortable.
What, you want to sit on a pillow?
Yeah, grab your pillow.
Not mine.
Yes,
your own pillow.
I'm gonna warm it up, bro. Come on.
Well, welcome back to the Official Nerdy Channel. We are going to talk about things today, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because otherwise we'll be sad. So
before you watch the rest of the video, go ahead and like and subscribe, even though you don't know what we're gonna do in this video.
yeah, no kidding. Hurry up.
All right.
Now that that's done with, and you're done doing all the YouTubey things, what are we going to be talking about today?
Today we're talking about our favorite characters from one of the best books of all time.
One of?
Well, I don't want to speak for you, but it's my favorite book.
Book series. Uh-huh.
It's one book. Alright, so we're talking about Lord of the Rings, which is one book that was published in 3 volumes.
Yeah, it's
But
still a
it's one
series
book.
though. Like The
No,
Hobbit.
it's one.
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit is a book, and The Lord of the Rings is its sequel.
Yeah.
But Lord of the Rings is one book. Oh wait, are we including The Hobbit in this discussion here?
I think we should, honestly. Because,
We're including the Silmarillion?
I don't think we should include the Silmarillion.
Okay,
So
so-
that's more
okay.
obscure.
That's fair. That's
It's
fair.
still important. And
Hey,
it's
you
awesome.
should read the
But, you know.
Silmarillion if you have not. Speaking of which, Rings of Power show coming out.
Oh, no.
Okay, we won't go there. We
Yeah,
won't
let's
there.
not
We
go
won't
down
there.
that rabbit hole. You don't want to see me in that state of mind.
So, Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, we're talking about our favorite characters. We're doing good guys and villains?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So, I'm going to do some talking here, because
Oh, no.
Asher was
Oh,
drinking
no.
milk. So, what should we start with?
Start with favorite villain.
Villain. Oh, probably Gollum, honestly,
Why?
because he's a creepy dude, and he has like this like great character development and like writing, and it's just brilliant. You know, he's not just evil because he's evil, but he also has like character like torment within himself,
and like a backstory and stuff.
Yeah, super cool backstory.
Yep.
Incredible.
One of the best villain backstories.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, like Sauron, right? He's the big bad, but he's like always been the big bad, basically.
Yeah, essentially. Until you get back to the Silmarillion, which we're not talking about.
Yeah, we're not talking. We don't talk about the Silmarillion in this video, because that opens up the gateway to.
We should do another video about the Silmarillion.
We should honestly.
Alright, if you want another video about the Silmarillion, tell us that in the comments, and we'll get you one someday.
In a year or so.
So, I would say my favorite villain kind of has to be the Balrog. Just because he's so sick. Like, he's so cool. He's this big fire shadow monster who lives in the Mines of Moria and killed all the dwarves.
Yeah.
And then almost killed Gandalf. Or basically did kill Gandalf.
Well, I mean, he did.
But then Gandalf
right?
resurrected because
Yeah.
he's not cool like that.
Yeah.
But,
Gandalf is cool. Gandalf is cool. Hashtag Gandalf is cool in the comments below right now.
Do it. Alright, they did it. So, the other reason the Balrog is really awesome, though, is because this is going to the Silmarillion. We should keep bringing the Silmarillion up. But, but the Balrog was actually the last Balrog that escaped from the War of the Wrath, which is near the end of the Silmarillion.
Yep.
At the end of the First Age. Right? And Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit are happening in the Third Age of man. So that's like thousands and thousands of years later. So the Balrog had been hidden in the Mines of Moria, underground, under those mountains, for thousands of years, and he was awoken by the dwarves as they were mining in Moria, and so they go so deep that they wake him up, and he kills all of them, and they run away, and all that. But then Gandalf comes and fights them in the Fellowship of the Ring, in the Lord of the Rings, and so pretty awesome.
Yeah. Balrog is awesome. So, I suppose that brings us on to the heroes.
I would
Asher,
say
you're on a roll.
before we do our favorite like main hero, we're gonna do like our favorite like supporting character.
Supporting character, okay.
Favorite supporting character.
Here we go. Supporting character, Treebeard. Treebeard, because
He's a giant.
he's a giant tree.
I mean,
Like,
Ents
I don't know.
are really cool.
Ents are awesome. And he's, like, I don't know, I like trees. I'm not like one of those like weird hippies, going around like hugging trees and all that. But I do like me a good tree, because they're cool. And
Trees are majestic.
yes. Hashtag trees are majestic.
In the comments. I would say that Treebeard is a good character. I like the Ents a lot.
Yep.
While on the Ents, the movies did a very good job, I would say,
Yes.
portraying the Ents.
Yeah, specifically Treebeard. Like, they did some really interesting stuff in the... I don't know if you guys seen the... like, in the making of The Lord of the Rings or whatever. Yeah. It was incredible what they did. Like...
The Ents were awesome.
It was just, like, this big, like, animatronic thing kind of going around, and they made, like, these giant eyeballs, and it was just awesome. I don't know.
Yep.
It was super cool. So, watch those if you haven't seen them.
Yep. But I think for me, my favorite supporting character in The Lord of the Rings is someone who is not in the movie, sadly. That is...
Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil. One of the greatest characters Tolkien ever invented. No one really knows what exactly he is or like who he's supposed to represent. There's a lot of different theories about him that we won't go into now because that's going to take too long. But he's a really cool character. I really like Tom Bombadil, and I'm kind of bummed that the movies didn't do him, but at the same time, the movies probably would have messed him up because he's just so... I don't know, Tolkien just had a very specific way he portrayed him in the books that I think would have been messed up by someone, even someone as skilled as Peter Jackson. But yeah.
I don't know. I think they could have done him
It's possible.
pretty well.
It's possible.
Just time-wise.
But he's a really cool character.
Yeah.
And so, if you haven't read the Lord of the Rings books, by the way, what are you doing? Pause the video. Go read Lord of the Rings right now. Stay up all night.
Yep.
Don't do anything else.
Yeah, don't dawdle.
And then come back.
It's also on Audible and all that, so you can do that.
Read Lord of the Rings, guys.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. It's great.
All right. So I guess now it's time for our heroes. Favorite heroes.
Yeah, favorite heroes. I'm going to go with Sam. Because...
Samwise Gamgee.
I mean... It's just... I don't know. It's the writing for Sam is just incredible. Like, he goes from this gardener, right? To one of the greatest heroes of all time. I mean, going so far as, like... To carry Frodo up to the mountain of fire and all that. Like his story is one of the greatest like character arcs in all of history.
Yeah, basically, I would say yes. For me, I like those heroes everyone knows, Aragorn, Frodo. I have a hard time choosing between them because they're both heroes in their own way, basically. And like, especially as you read the books, you see that like as the books are written, the Two Towers and the Return of the King basically is showing Aragorn's story for the first half of the book, and then Frodo's story, and it repeats that in the Return of the King. Yep. Where and so actually, like we said earlier, Lord of the Rings is one book, and that was published in 3 volumes, right? Because it's so long. But actually, when you read those books, each of the books is also split up into 2 books. So really, Lord of the Rings is 6 books published in 3 volumes that make up one story.
It's all very confusing, but it's great. So read it.
It's great. But basically, when you get to the Two Towers, which is the second volume, which contains books 3 and 4, book 3 is about Aragorn and his heroic story, which is a lot of fighting, killing orcs, super epic stuff, right? And then you get to book 4, which is Frodo's story, which is much more like sneaking around and much more almost like personal struggles and struggles of like perseverance and endurance and overcoming evil temptation from that ring, versus bravery and strength, which is kind of Aragorn's side of the story. And that continues in books 5 and 6, which is in the Return of the King, the final volume. Yeah. So I would really say that Frodo and Aragorn are like 2 sides of the like almost heroic coin, you could say, where they portray different aspects of what kind of we all want to be like, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, if I could be Aragorn and Frodo, that'd be epic.
I'd still want to be Sam though.
Sam's a great guy. Sam's a great guy.
Yeah. And let's just stop for a moment and just say that the casting for the movies was just incredible. Peter Jackson, if you're watching this, subscribe please. Awesome.
Please subscribe, Peter Jackson.
But also, I mean, just the casting was perfect. It was spot on. Spot on.
Making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can hear that, but every time my rocking chair bumps this...
yeah, it kind of moves the glass.
Yeah.
Speaking of the glass, don't you like my fabulous display?
It's all Star Wars, not Lord of the Rings. Not applicable.
Whatever. It's still great.
Hey, by the way, We do like Lord of the Rings, and that includes Legos. So if you have
Yes.
any Lord of the Rings Lego sets that you would like to just give us,
Yes,
let us know.
Discord server. We have a Discord server.
Oh, speaking of which, do join the Discord server.
Yes.
We talk about Lord of the Rings on it. We talk about Star Wars. We talk about Legos. We talk about politics sometimes, which we try not to do, but it happens sometimes because it does. We talk about we share memes. Sometimes we share videos.
Yep.
Sometimes we got lots of different things.
Art. We have an art page.
We do have an art page on the Discord.
It's
Lots of
actually
different things.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Because none of his art is on it.
No, I've got a couple of things on there. I've got a Minecraft cactus with a sombrero, and I've also got a wooden box.
That's
thing.
true.
I'll turn the camera.
No.
In fact.
I'm just gonna grab it.
Oh no! Now I'm gonna have to balance it there again. But yeah, isn't that majestic? I made that in shop class.
Good job.
And it is
Good
beautiful.
job.
Doesn't it make you happy to look at? I think it does. And if it doesn't make you happy, then why are you watching this? I mean,
Harrison Panner destroying it.
yes,
Good
I
job.
am destroying it. Well,
Alright.
not actually. I'm keeping that. That's
I
beautiful.
mean, crushing it.
Crushing it. There we go.
Yes.
But not actually.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Like we said earlier, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share with any friends or other Lord of the Rings fans you know.
Yeah.
And then I would say, only other thing is, have a good day.
And if you don't, we'll be sad.
Yeah. See you guys.
Farewell.
That can get out. That's not gonna be in it.